We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Are we in?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Lions Den podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very serious episode.
You said that so like, let's go.
Let's go. I got a date tonight. I do. I have a date tonight with my brother.
What does that mean when you have a date with your brother?
Well, we don't really hang out a lot because we both have families and shit, and we're 50. But we have a date to watch Godzilla vs. Kong together tonight on HBO.
Well, that's just.
Oh, wait a minute. That's like not just in theaters?
If you have HBO Max, you can watch it there too.
Well, that's my plan tonight.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, that's cute. You're going to have a nice little movie.
Yeah, we're gonna have a movie night with me and D. Me and
Just
D
the two
Money.
of you.
Yep.
Nice.
Just the two of us. We can watch Kong if we try.
Just the two of us.
We're back. Episode 101.
101 Dalmatians.
We never thought we'd make it.
We never thought we'd make it. Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Subscribe at YouTube. Lions Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings. Also our Lions Den Clips channel. And as always, patreon.com/the Lions Den Pod for all your members only bullshit.
Just to plug the Patreon, we did an unboxing on the Patreon. So we went to the P.O. box and unboxed
It was a good
bunch of
one, too.
gifts.
Because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Never know what you're gonna get.
like a box of chocolates.
I mean, what was wrong with him?
Did you
He
see his
marbles
son?
in his mouth?
His son, I just watched this literally right before this podcast. His son, and I guess his son's ex, Chet.
The guy who's doing the fucking.
He was doing rapping for a little bit, but
Yeah.
now he's been doing well acting. He was in Your Honor.
Whose son?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks' son. And he got in a fight with this, and he taped it,
Colin.
got in a fight with his girl.
Oh.
He has another son.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got this son, Chet. He was in Your Honor. He was the friend with the brother that got that was hiding out.
Oh, cool.
And he's been doing well as an actor, but he was in a fight with his girl, and he got it on tape, and she fucking hit him, and he's bleeding from the head, and he's like, she just came at me with a knife, and she's denying it, but it's all on tape.
Whoa.
I mean, it's just.
You think
ripping in
she'll
his
get
face.
canceled?
No, because now she's accusing him of stuff, and it's
Of
that's how it
course.
works.
Hey, but you have tape, huh? Because we got him on tape bleeding.
I mean, yeah, he's really bleeding.
Does it show her with a knife in her hand?
She definitely got a pie. She goes at the can. She definitely went at him, and then it comes back, and he's just cut from the head, bleeding into his eye.
Wow, what a fun relationship.
Yeah,
I mean,
to
I've
move
had
on.
some.
Yeah. Yikes.
I've had some major fights, but never
Bleeding.
physical.
Oh yeah, not physical.
No,
I mean,
Jesus.
Me
Elaine-
either, by the way.
I threw a pillow at it. I threw a pillow at Elaine once.
It was goose down.
hmm?
Goose down.
Yeah, but it was just the most bitch thing.
Buckets.
I told you when I
The
Yeah.
best.
when I throw a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I also hate it when I'm in an argument and I go to leave the room and I bump into the wall on the way out.
It just takes
And then I
all
blame
gusto.
then I blame everybody else. Who put that fucking wall there?
Yeah.
You hired a construction crew to come in while we were fighting and move the wall.
The worst is if you're doing this, you go you know what? I'm out of here, and then you stub your toe in the wall and you go, ow. You're just you know what? I'm out of here.
Or
Ow,
you
ow.
or you call her for help.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out of here. Boom, out, honey.
honey,
Bendy.
Staples.
Bring me apple juice.
apple juice. Bring me mutts.
Mutts. How are we doing today, kids?
Not good.
Not
I'm in
good?
rage. My show didn't get picked up.
What?
I guess I am talking about it.
All right.
It's all right. I don't really want to get into it, but for people are wondering, I've been asked about it. The CBS thing I did with Malin Ackerman and Oliver Hudson and Vanessa Lachey. We found out yesterday is not going to happen as of now. I mean, you never know if it goes somewhere
Yeah, it can go
else. They're
somewhere
trying
else.
to pitch it somewhere else. But that's the nature of the business, people.
Yeah.
It's funny. I got to
Maybe Vimeo will want it.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, honestly, that's just what the business is. So, last night, you kind of deal with it, you process it, because that's what our business is. It's ups, downs,
Oh, it's
ups, downs.
Hills and valleys, baby.
Yeah, and then you just got to get back to work. But I did wake up today with a rage, and tried to sweat it out. But yeah, you give yourself a nice day, and I was really happy with myself because last night I just decided to take an edible, and I was like, you know what? I'm an Irish drinker, so you don't drink depressed when you're Irish. That's my advice.
Right.
Because then you lead to other things. You wake up under the coffee table, you don't know what happened.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm going to take one of those calm edibles, and I'm going to watch a movie with my little brother, and we watch Contact,
Oh.
which he told me
That's such a good movie.
which I didn't know. He told me is my little brother's gay. He told me that's one of the gay anthem movies. I
Contact?
don't. Yeah, I don't know how, and I don't
It's
know if he
about-
was fucking with me.
It's about contact with extraterrestrials. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I really don't know.
Wait
but
a minute.
but-
Are the aliens gay?
this might be a Brent fact,
It
but
might be.
look up is Contact a gay
Is
anthem?
Contact a gay movie?
A gay anthem movie?
Type it. Type it now, Will.
No, we'll just get a lot of racist and
Is
homophobic
Contact a gay anthem?
movie.
If it says it is,
You got to type in movie, otherwise they're going to say is Contact.
Contact movie, a gay anthem movie.
is it because of
I mean,
Jodie
this Google
Foster?
search is there's nothing here. Call Me by Your Name is what's coming up.
Is
Well,
it
that's
because of Jodie Foster? Is Jodie Foster gay?
Yeah, yeah, she's gay, I think, but I
Well,
don't
she's
know.
an amazing actress.
Pro gay message hidden in every what?
I'm gonna type this into Google. Like,
Well, now I'm just
what's gonna
saying.
come up? This, all these think pieces about how it's a gay anthem. This
Right.
random movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna find anything.
All right, you know what? Whatever. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. Email us and let
you
me
watched
know.
the whole thing?
I did, but let me tell you, with the edible, that is an edible movie because
Oh, boy.
I thought I was with her on
Mm.
another place, and my little brother
It's been
kept
a long
going.
time since I've seen Contact.
You haven't said anything. Are you watching? And I was like, why do I need to? I hate when people want to talk during a movie,
Oh,
but
dude.
I'm like, I'm in Contact.
Yep.
Mm.
I go, Matthew, I'm in Contact right now, and then all you hear is crunch, crunch.
When people,
crunch.
fuck that. I don't want you to eat, and I don't want you to talk while I'm watching a movie.
Talking's big.
I get physically sarcastic. If you want to know what I'm talking about, this is me. Let's say you and I are watching a movie and just start talking.
Okay. Wasn't that guy in the?
All right, you do this.
I love that, dude. I feel the same way. It's, yeah.
And then I go like this. We're good?
Yeah, yeah. He was in Blade.
All right, we'll do this some other time. We'll just do this some other
Okay,
time.
no, I'm sorry. Last time. I know. I get that. Wait,
too.
do I have to
Oh.
bottle my rage a lot?
Oh man,
Oh,
I can't stand it.
come
What
out.
is it with crunchy, loud food and movies?
I don't know.
When did that marriage of activities
Didn't you have that
happen?
bit? Where you
Yeah.
said, why don't they sell pudding? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's popcorn. It's goobers or whatever the fuck. It's
Raisinets.
anything crunchy and loud. And then they put that weird cellophane plastic wrapper on it. So at the quiet, and why do the idiots? Oh, I'm getting mad.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Why do all the idiots wait till the quiet scene?
Yeah,
to
wait
just
till
go,
the quiet scenes. You open your candies in the previews
During
or
the
before the
previews.
previews.
Yep.
You don't wait till the movie starts. Then,
Oh man, yeah,
oh,
I
they
used
even
to
have a
say-
candy bunch of crunch.
right.
Yeah.
Why are they selling that at the movies? They should be selling. In my bit, I said they should be selling pudding,
Yogurt.
yogurt,
I mean, it might as-
applesauce, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
applesauce.
Just quiet plastic spoon foods.
It's gone. I remember one time I was in a movie and I was on the road by myself, and this guy kept slurping his drink, but it's done, and you hear,
Oh.
and I literally, and I got a big laugh in the theater. I go, "It's done. You got all of it." And then everybody
Oh,
laughs.
that's
My brother does that. My brother would go, "Let it go." Or you know what would be funny is to yell, "Hey, I'm pretty sure they have free refills."
Oh, that's my favorite.
Also, shaking it
yeah. Oh.
to get the last little bit.
Oh.
I'm like, Jesus.
The loudest person I've ever been with when I'm stoned at a movie. Because
Rick.
sometimes it's Rick Glassman.
I knew it.
It is because what he'll do is he'll take a whole thing of bunch of crunch in the popcorn. He puts it together, which is a great combo.
Great
You're
move.
stoned,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
great.
sounds
Wow.
great.
But then it becomes, and then eventually I'll do the physical thing where I'm just looking at him like this, and then he'll, and
Yeah,
he's got
I
two
didn't-
hot dogs, and then he'll just look at me and start going, "Am I being so loud?" I go,
Right.
"You're being the louder than the movie."
Wow, hey, I didn't know I came to Black Swan to watch you eat.
That'd be a
We could have
good
just
show,
done this
movie.
at your house.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Why am I
oh.
picturing you and Rick watching Black Swan?
I don't know. Well,
Sounds
because we
accurate.
used to watch This Is Us on his bed together.
Oh
so,
no!
Right.
oh, fuck. Yeah.
On your stomach like this, feet kicked up. This is
Oh,
actually
man.
us.
But that did take me out of it, put me in another world. And I'm like, man, we're really not alone out there. And
Really?
yeah, I was just in a weird Zen, beautiful stoned moment last night.
Mhm.
And then I looked outside at the moon for a minute.
Oh, we're not alone, dude. You gotta watch. You gotta watch Project Blue Book.
What's that?
It was a History Channel original. It's a TV show called Project Blue Book, and now you could watch it on the IMDb TV app.
Yeah. Hey, figure that name out, by the way.
IMDb
TV. Get the fuck out of here.
IMDb.
I mean, what
Is that the one that has like IMDb TV? Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's
It has
You
like
just said it.
30 commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
It's
I
like
don't-
watch
yeah.
for free, but you'll be annoyed the whole time.
Yeah, Project Blue Book is so good. It's based on actual real events from the scientist that they I believe it was the Air Force hired to investigate sightings, extraterrestrial sightings and abductions and shit like that. And it takes place in the 40s and 50s, back when the whole Roswell incident happened and that. And apparently, from what the TV show made it seem like, is that this scientist was a guy that they use as a what is it when you a consultant?
Is that Lazarus?
No. It looked like there was an episode where it looked like this guy was the consultant for Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Spielberg's movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's a whole episode where they're on the set of that movie and they're talking to him in the set in 77. I think that's when the movie was out. My brother definitely
77.
David will correct me if I'm wrong.
Richard Dreyfuss is just
Dreyfuss,
1977.
But yeah, Project Blue Book, man, that'll make you think they're out there.
They have to be.
Also, the Marvel movies.
You know what? We got to find those stones, dude.
Yep.
Because we could all just disappear.
If aliens exist, I want them all to look like Captain Marvel. You know what I started doing yesterday? Or as Brent would say, yesterday?
Yesterday?
I started watching the Marvel movies in timeline order. In timeline order. Yeah, I know, right?
I actually did that too.
In
Yeah.
timeline order.
And go fuck off.
I watched them in timeline order.
Go to
Nerd,
Oh,
dude.
I'm gonna fuck this kid up.
You know, this was the movie that actually started the
Yeah.
whole franchise.
I had
Well,
to
if they
call
had a
my
prequel.
brother. You know, here's why it got me to. Here's what got me to do it, because I'm not into the whole Marvel universe like my
Yeah.
brother is, and I noticed that you got the new one on
It's Disney
Plus that
Mhm.
is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm looking at the picture of the show, and I'm like, why does he have Captain America's shield? Like, none of the shit makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I called my brother, and
Oh.
boy did he know. I'm like, you know what I need to do? He goes, yeah. If you know anything about the chronological order in the timeline, you'll remember that in this movie this happened. Oh my Jesus! And I thought, you know what? I want to know. So I started with the first movie in the timeline is Captain America: The First Avenger, and then the second movie is Captain Marvel.
Okay. You're talking about like the Avengers series.
And then the Avengers?
Oh, they have
Because Iron Man was the first one, I think.
Iron Man was the first movie, but it's the
Avengers.
third one, I believe, in the timeline.
Oh my
We
God.
are dorks.
No, if we were dorks, we'd know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Then there's oh God, what is the phase? There's like phases, series phase. I don't fucking know. If you go on Disney Plus, when you hit the Marvel
Mhm.
thing,
It does it in order. though.
tells you there's different
I don't
phase series. There's different series that you could watch.
Mhm.
Series is
Yeah, what a dumb. Hey, by the way, bad word.
They do it
Series
really well because honestly,
is that a real word?
Yeah, series. I don't know.
I did that
Series
last week.
is-
Last
series
week I
is-
did exactly what you did because the way Disney Plus breaks it down, I went, well, I might as well start at the beginning, and then I
yeah.
started. I'm already on. I'm on Endgame now,
Yeah, but there's
but I haven't finished
all kinds of different,
Yeah, so I got the order. There's 23 of them. Jesus.
right?
See in a
Rich.
fucking month.
it. They do a good job.
Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man 2,
Yep.
then the Incredible Hulk, like
Right.
the 2008 one.
And my brother's explaining everything to me. He goes, because remember that scene when they were all talking, and the Hulk's smart now. Remember, the Hulk is smart now, and he's not just. And I'm like, no, I don't know that.
Wild.
So I need to start all over. So I'm starting in that order.
Damn, there's so
Isn't
many.
that insane?
Guardians
They're
of
all
the Galaxy
certified
too.
fresh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
All of them, and that's all part of one universe, I guess.
Oh, okay.
or
So then this is like everything to get you watch all this in this order, and that
it gets
that
you caught up on
explains
everything, why things are happening.
See, I
Yes.
didn't do that. I just did the.
This is kind of a cool thing to do.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, now I kinda wanna
I
get
don't really
stoned
care
to
about
do
this stuff,
this.
but I kind of like this.
Yeah.
I'm on the second one. I'm on the second one in the timeline, which is Captain Marvel, and this is when we first meet Samuel L. Jackson's character, Fury.
Mm.
It's a trip.
By
It
the
takes
way, I
place.
don't-
It looks like it takes place in It looks like it's in Los Angeles in '89.
I got to
1989 LA.
tell you my one problem with Captain Marvel
What?
because I saw most of these in the theater. I don't like how sarcastic she is.
What?
She's just a little too much.
All
Is
right.
it Brie Larson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Brie Larson as an actress. She's a great actress.
Blee?
Brie Larson.
Got
Will?
Brie Larson.
Yeah,
You're gonna
thanks
get
for
sh-
calling out my
You're gonna get
dyslexia.
shit thrown at you really fucking soon.
Sorry that I have a learning disorder. Okay, that I have
Fuck.
struggled to get to a good place in my life. Okay, I'm jobless.
I hate overly sarcastic writing, and you know
Yeah,
what shows
that's
are
what it is.
very guilty of that are any shows that are revolving around a group of teenagers.
Mm.
For some goddamn reason, Hollywood writers think that all teenagers go and they think they all talk
Well,
like
that's
that.
fun. I would
And
watch
they
that show.
fucking don't. And you know this as well as I do as a writer.
hmm
Every line doesn't have to be a fucking joke.
No, not everybody's a punchline person.
And it's literally so many of these shows I can't stand watching because they're written as if every single character in every part of the goddamn conversation has to have a fucking punchline. All of them.
Yeah.
And that's just not how people fucking talk.
No.
That's why, you ready for this, kids?
hmm
I love Veronica Mars.
Yo, you're still on it, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is extremely well written. And it's well written because they are just talking to each other. And there are funny fucking parts and there are funny sarcastic. It's just enough. Because guess what? Teenagers are fucking sarcastic as shit.
Yeah.
They are, but they're not like snarky little freaking smirkers all the time. That's why I couldn't stand watching. You know what show I couldn't stand watching was Dawson's Creek. Did I ever talk about this?
No, I don't think so.
Remember Dawson's Creek?
Of course.
You know the song that you come out to?
Yeah.
stage, dude?
Yeah.
He's been coming out on stage, dude.
That was my breakup
Is that
tour.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
Do, 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 do.
it?
Yeah.
But first of all, every single character on that show that were supposed to be in high school spoke like they were vomiting a thesaurus every time they fucking.
Yep, yeah.
And I'm just like, it was just so hard for me to fucking watch.
That's some,
Yeah.
But Veronica Mars is good.
Yeah, I would do that.
There's some-
Veronica Mars is good. Each episode has a mystery that she has to solve.
This is just another blacklist. I feel.
But there's a continuing through story through the
That's
whole
true.
thing. And it's another thing where there's like weird timeline shit. Supposedly you have to watch season 1 and season 2.
Oh, for
Yeah,
fuck's
yeah.
sakes!
Supposedly you have to watch season 1, season 2, season 3, then the movie, then season 4.
Then Blacklist season 5.
I just picture
Yeah,
picture him in like pajamas
Yep.
with a little bunny
Don't-
footies
and
and,
don't-
both
don't-
dogs on each side.
Don't sleep on my
blind.
slippers because
Yeah.
I did get new slippers on Amazon that are
you go.
comfortable AF. They're memory
Then
foam.
then he does this. He goes, and then he goes, check, eyes over here. I know you can't see. And then Bugsy's over here, just eating
Come
the
on,
couch.
guys. Let's lean in. Let's all get into it.
And then a
And-
nice little bowl of mac and cheese, and you go and solve the mystery.
Yes.
bro."
I've always loved Kristen Bell, but
Yeah,
now I
she's great.
love her even more. Yeah, she's great in this show. It's a great show. And the through story, some of the actors are horrible,
Yeah.
but she's not. And it's funny to watch old shows like that because you see a bunch of like stars pop up that like were just like guest stars on it and shit.
Mhm.
But yeah,
What was I
that's
watching
what I've been doing.
the other day? Speaking of that, and I've been doing movie days with my little brother,
Yeah.
and the way I do it is because I'm a dork and I've seen everything. Is I go, "What's your mood?" And then I do it off that. So he's like, "I want to see something that's crime and blah blah." So I put on a
Oh, I
Time to
love it.
Kill, which I haven't seen in a long time.
John Grisham. I read the book
Yeah.
before I watched the movie.
And
'cause I'm a dork.
man, was that a fucking intense one.
Oh yeah.
But one I saw in one scene, I believe that's a movie. I might be crazy on this one. And don't
That's
look
Sam
it up.
Jackson, right?
Sam Jackson and Matthew McConaughey.
Mhm.
It's a great dude.
And the
There's
girl.
so many people in there. Chris Cooper and what's her name? Ashley Judd's in it, and Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock's in it. Yeah.
Everybody's in this damn thing. But I think this is the movie. But there's one scene, and it's like I think twice, and it's Octavia Spencer. She's probably got like 4 lines in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy when you
yeah.
look back, you go, oh, little do they know. One day
Right?
she's going to be in an Oscar
She's gonna
movie, like
blow
nominated.
up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was a very intense movie. The book is
Am I wrong?
goes a lot more graphic into the murder.
So
I
beautiful.
mean, she was so stunning in that movie.
She's still pretty. Fuck.
Hello, Sandy. When I met her, she introduced herself to me as, "Hi, I'm Sandy." I was like, "Okay."
Am I wrong?
You're Sandra Bullock, so
You're actually Sandra Bullock.
Actually.
So
Octavia's not in it, is she? Was I wrong?
This
is a Brent fact.
See her.
Did they bury her? I mean,
Let's see.
she
I
didn't
mean,
have
if
a big
she didn't
part.
have a big role in it,
Unless it was this woman, because I don't. Oh, well, Chris Cooper's
Well,
down there.
don't try to make me look racist like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mixed her up.
Oh
with
no, she's
somebody.
there. She's just deep in
Okay,
there.
Jesus
Deep.
Christ.
who is
My
she?
bad,
Let
my
me
bad.
see her. Let me see.
You
Which
know her.
not personally.
Clicker face. That
Oh
one.
yeah,
Click her face.
famous AF.
Yeah. Now, she lost weight.
No,
Yeah, she's in the. I think she was nominated for the Help, and
She's in
she was
everything.
Hidden. Yeah, she's a big star. But you never know. You never
know.
fucking know. You knows
You know what else I've been watching?
what?
Sorry. I gotta go blow
Into the Storm.
Okay. For anybody listening, we'll just burst into tears, and he has
Yeah.
to leave for a second.
Will's been having Coke parties at night apparently.
yeah. yeah.
The QAnon documentary series on HBO Max.
Oh, really? I started
Into
that.
the Storm. It's a trip, man. It's like at the end of each episode, it's hinting that we're just about to find out who Q is.
Do you think it's a 7-part series, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they're actually going to find out? Because like that would be in the news.
No.
I couldn't get past how
I think they have an
crazy
idea.
these people were.
Oh, first of all, that's the thing with these QAnon believers that cracks me up. You think, why? Of course you are. Like, I mean, I hate to judge a book by its cover, but boy, am I on this one.
yeah, it's
There's
crazy.
this one couple that they're talking to, and the girl looks like a normal girl, and she's kind of cute and whatever. And then as soon as she starts talking, she's missing all her fucking teeth.
Yeah.
Like
The
there's
QAnon
always
stuff.
a little off, and they
They're off.
believe all of it. There's this one woman who had an amazing career as a gossip columnist,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's only a Q person, and like, where we go one, we go all shit. And
It's
they just
crazy to me.
they think that Q's dropping these Q drops of hints and shit. A lot of people think it's Donald Trump. A lot of people think it's General Flynn because he signs letters at the end of it with the where we go one, we go all. But people are
insane.
reaching on that shit. Reaching. It's so entertaining and so funny. And I watch it and I go, I understand how some people could be brainwashed by this whole thing.
yeah.
I can't because I'm just too cynical,
Yeah.
too, aware of so many fucking things socially.
Skeptical too.
Skeptical.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why?
Same. I couldn't get through it because I was like, this is just fucking making me feel weird.
Yeah.
So I didn't keep watching.
I grew up in Los Angeles. I've been in the entertainment industry off and on for more than 20 fucking years.
yeah.
I've never been invited to a baby eating cult meeting.
yeah. That
Ever.
and then the fucking pedophile shit. It's like I was involved in one of these things where they were like, look, if Brent Morin worked for Chelsea lately, which I never did, and I'm holding my nephew in a photo, and it goes, and Chelsea was on Epstein's Island, which means who's that kid? Because Brent doesn't have a kid, so he's fucking that kid.
Yeah.
And it's just a photo of me and my nephew.
Yeah.
So that's how I could just say
Yeah.
it definitively, it's not true. We don't all fuck
But
kids
they
and
go
eat kids.
nuts with they go nuts with that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then they're messaging. They're like, oh my God, this thing's going to happen on this day. Then that day comes and nothing fucking happens.
I know.
And they're crazy fucking weirdos. But then they find a way to go, well, it's probably going to happen on this day then. It's
Mhm.
like those end of the world people.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
you know, I agree with you on this though. I also, when they were explaining it in the first episode, when I was
Yeah.
seeing it, I could see how
Right.
if you're going down a wormhole of this shit,
Yep.
you can actually become crazy seeing things that, like they break it down to a point like a sailboat's like thing means this, and if this is this and that,
Oh,
and eventually all you're
unbelievable.
gonna be seeing is fucking clues or
There's
puzzles
a
or shit.
picture in one of the offices.
I would love it if one of
And
us was.
there's a
cute
picture
guy.
that taken in the Oval Office with Trump and a bunch of his people.
Yeah.
And they're all Trump sitting down and they're all posing around him and they're doing a thumbs up.
Yeah.
This fucking QAnon guy goes, this is a symbol. Well, why? He takes a fucking pen and he traces from each of their thumbs that they're all together as one. They're making a Q symbol.
I love it.
And morons go, hey, he's got something here.
I
you
can't
know?
wait till they're right.
It's insane. They're not.
I know they're not.
going to be right. I
just
mean,
funny.
think about the whole Pizzagate thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What was the name of that place? Atomic Pizza or whatever the fuck?
Yeah,
And
there
it
was like in the basement. There's not even a
the
basement.
place that has no basement.
It's like at least pick one with a basement.
I've been to that pizza place. It's actually a nice joint. You know?
yeah.
There were no children
Especially
on the menu.
basement.
That's another thing. The menu was supposed to be codes for things. Extra cheese means a girl 9 years old or whatever the fuck. Like what?
It's crazy.
It's insane. Easy saying, man, but it's a fun
I guess it's
episode to watch.
Mhm.
I mean, there's this one guy, Frederick or some shit, that they keep interviewing who created 4chan and 8chan, which are these dark web websites.
Mm.
This dude's literally half a guy. He's like this little. He's got like
Oh, that guy.
brittle bone things, and
I
he's
saw
just
that.
He's just a head and hands.
I don't know what
Look up Damon Wayans head detective.
like images.
Just yeah,
Damon Wayans head detective.
detective.
What?
Watch. Click on any of those.
Is he just a head?
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's the head detective. That was a living color sketch.
That's pretty.
That's
funny.
what the guy that created 4chan and
hilarious.
8chan looks like. I personally think that it's that father and son. You know, the father and son and the kid that's like looks like a mixed Asian kid, lives in Japan, and he's
Oh yeah.
doing martial arts and shit. That crazy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Also, make eye contact, weirdo. I think it's those guys fucking with everybody. Yeah,
It's impressive.
it's insane.
I'll tell you that. It's impressive if you could do something. That's like something my buddy Elliot would do for fun and be like, dude, I got him. Like, you ever
Yeah.
see that episode of Always Sunny when there's one episode where Mac and like Dax Shepard's in it and they're all like part of this cult that's created, like the power cult, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, really? With the we're trying out sound effects today.
Did you hear the dog barking?
Yeah.
That was my ring. I was
Oh.
checking my front porch and Bugsy's barking at the UPS guy.
There's an episode where Dennis is trying to get Mac to do certain things. Like,
Yeah.
Max
So
the
he-
sister, right?
no, that Mac guy. Well, I guess D sounds like a guy too. D's the sister, but Mac is doing all these workout things and stuff because they got this newsletter, like it's like Scientology stuff, but like QAnon stuff that Dennis has been writing and creating subtly to get Mac to do certain
Oh
things.
yeah. I
And
remember
then
that.
Danny DeVito's character and then D, they all try, but they get too big with it and shit, like paint my apartment, dude.
Mhm.
It's just like one of those things. So
Yeah.
it would be impressive if you could actually just set something up as a goof. Like, I wonder if I can get everybody to put a
I'm
Q
not.
on their head.
Right.
I'm really not smart enough for that. Let me tell you
No,
why I
neither
know I'm
am
not
I.
smart. I'm not even smart enough to watch the documentary.
I don't even know when they show
I-
what the sites are, how that shit, I could even read that stuff.
How do you even get to 8chan? Does it still exist?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't
But
even know how to
basically,
use
they're
Reddit.
message boards. These websites are message boards that invites anybody and everybody to come in, and they could say their horrible hate speech. Sometimes people do pedophile shit on
Oh,
there, and they
that's
have to
right.
they have to delete it right away because that's illegal. The only thing that they don't allow on their website is actually illegal shit. But free speech and all that stuff with like the Hitler and all, they let all that on there. And there's message boards within the site that are made specifically for QAnon weirdos. I wonder if we know anybody that's a QAnon person that's just
I don't know.
haven't come out of their QAnon closet yet.
I
Imagine that, just peeking out of that Q closet.
I don't know. I'll tell you this though. This is how stupid people are. I had like earlier in the year when the quarantine first started, you know, on my fridge I would have like things to do during quarantine,
Yeah.
but I just said things to do during Q, you know, and then I wrote all the things I wanted to finish. Pilot, this, you know,
And
workout.
Q was short for quarantine.
Yeah, quarantine, because I didn't know where the A or the U goes because I'm dyslexic and I didn't feel like spelling it well.
See, it's always a simple explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a girl was over and she goes, "You're in QAnon?" And like she freaked out.
You probably at the time you're like,
I was like, "What
Huh?
the fuck is QAnon?" I
Yeah.
had no idea
Yeah.
what she was talking about. And I go, she showed me, I go, "Well, you're an idiot, right?" And then she was like, "I'm just messing with you," because she realized how stupid she was.
yeah.
And I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I go, "Look at the list. Lose 10 pounds."
That, you know what, lose 10 pounds is code
Code
for
for
steal the emails.
eat a baby every Friday at fucking Marie at C's. Eat less sugar. That means you want to kill your fucking family. What?
So fucking dumb, man. And it's these people are just like
There's nothing to do.
they're scared to death of their own fucking shadow.
Hmm.
So that's why they just, and again, like I
powerful.
said, I'm not smart enough to fucking follow any of this stuff. I mean, I watch it and I probably pick my phone up to play solitaire like at least 100 times during each episode,
Yeah.
just because I have to win that hand because I have weird fucking OCDs. But
Mhm.
yeah,
And
it's
you're
good. I
competitive.
say, man, it's great.
That's fucking hilarious.
How are we doing, Will? You're in a little intense
We're
today.
good. I don't know. Yeah, no reason. I'm feeling good. Allergies are fucking me up. Other than that, I'm
Is
chilling.
that what that is? Allergies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a
the,
lot of flowers here.
it's
Too.
rough.
My allergies messed me up too.
Spring's
I
tough.
nasal sprayed before this. I had bad
It's already
allergies.
getting fucking hot. I'm gonna have to buy a new air conditioning system for my house
Yeah.
because I will not have another summer like last summer. It was
I
miserable.
I don't know how you survived this far without air conditioning in that house.
It's getting hotter.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's why I really believe climate change is a
Yeah.
real thing. I've
getting
lived in the
hotter.
exact same house for fucking almost 13 years, and it's getting hotter every fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Last summer,
changed nothing, the insulation, any of that stuff.
Last summer was brutal.
Yeah, because I used to go to your house and before shows, and you got a nice ocean breeze because you're near the ocean, so it's always nicer down there. It's not like the valley over here.
Anymore now.
The bees are back, so that'll be fun. Can't wait for the murder hornets.
Great.
And I had a spider on my ceiling the other day, and
in which room?
in my kitchen, and I was having a drink, and I was
Oh,
looking
that's
up
when you
like I'm doing a
text me.
Sprite ad, and I'm looking straight up. Giant spider. Went to go get something to kill it. Completely gone. Don't know
Good.
where it hid, and haven't been in the kitchen.
Yeah. Keep me out of the kitchen. Spiders.
I don't want it landing on my hair surgery.
Are you afraid of spiders?
Right. Fuck no. Well, if they're giant, sure, but like I'll try to rescue them. I'm not
Why'd
gonna
you say
kill them.
fuck no like that? Like,
'Cause
I
I
was
don't-
Well, because last
judging
time you
your
had to
character.
save us. Like, yeah.
Fuck no, are you?
I don't know.
I ain't afraid of no bitch
I know,
ass
I didn't
spider.
mean
in
to
there.
say
Sounds like you are afraid of spiders.
I know,
the way
way
I
that
said
answer-
it sounds like really. No, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know why I
tell
said
you
it's so
now.
intense.
Ask
yeah.
me if I am.
Are you?
Abso-goddamn
I know,
Yeah,
lutely.
fuck
I know.
They have
I get
way
it.
they have way too many legs. They creepy crawl, and I don't like that. It'd be different if they just kind of moseyed, but they do that thing. I can't stand when the body stays perfectly still, but all the legs are just going. You know, creepy crawling.
I think it would be creepier if they moseyed. If they're just doing this,
With the,
I would go,
slow spider.
oh no, I
Oh.
don't like you.
remember that? Scene?
Hello, boys.
Remember that scene
Yeah.
in Cable? Remember that scene in Cable Guy when the spider walked across Jim Carrey's face and he
Uh.
just did not react?
See, it's if a
Ooh.
tarantula, I'm scared. If there's a tarantula on my
And
face,
there-
forget it.
There are tarantulas here in LA.
Here?
We have tarantulas in LA.
In Brent's house?
In Southern
Probably.
California, where I used to live in Malibu Lake, there was certain times a year, every other year or so, that they would like come out, and you'd be just fucking tarantulas in the middle of the street. But you know which ones scare me even more? Scorpions, dude.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, fuck that.
Here's why:
Of course.
a tarantula can come up on you and be like, right?
Right.
Scorpions can go and then they got 4 things they can fuck you up with.
I love to see you being interviewed for a Discovery Channel show.
Four-
They go, "Baya, gaya, 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 gaya."
And then
Everyone's
and
like,
it's just
oh.
scorpion.
I got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tape my pinchers? Tape them. I got another one. Oh God. Because there are a couple different types of. There's a type of tarantula that's just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It won't bite you. It'll
It's
just.
just big.
It might
It just
jump,
looks scary.
but there are some that are fucking aggressive that'll fucking chase you.
Yeah, that's when I'm scared.
Yeah,
You're-
the chase. Ugh.
Hey,
No.
look up camel spider.
Oh.
Oh, please do it. And while we're on that, do you ever think scorpions, when they're first born, get scared by their own tail? Like it's like walking around, and all of a sudden it sees this. It goes, what the fuck is that? And
In
it
their
doesn't know it's
peripheral.
on him. Just a weird thought. I
It's a good scorpion bit, though.
Whoa! It's me! It's me! It's me! And like the parent has to come over and go, "It's you! It's you! It's you! It's you! It's part of you! It's part of you!"
It's your body. It's your body. It's your body.
No, this is part of you. This is who you
Like,
are.
imagine if you just all
Yeah,
of a sudden
camel
found-
spider, dude. Look at this thing, and
Oh.
also look at the size of it.
Oh my god! It's got tits.
Now, so in the Middle East,
Nah.
No.
those things will chase you.
Nah. Ask me again if I'm afraid of spiders.
You afraid
Yup.
of spiders?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
YouTube that spider chasing. I want to see if I want to see
Spider
it.
chasing.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. I think they call them camel spiders because they latch onto like camel humps and suck out the water that's in the humps. I could be a Jason fact, but that's what I
Oh.
kind of remember hearing.
What am I looking up? Spider.
camel spider. Is it camel spider?
Yeah, man.
Spider chasing.
Running?
Running.
Oh,
yeah,
come
running.
on.
Oh wait, I don't know if we're gonna get flagged for this or not. We're doing YouTube shit.
Well, let's just see what happens.
Okay. Ew, I don't want to see this.
I do.
Ew, dude.
Let me see.
What do I even look? Camel spider attack?
Yeah, dude.
Is that at night?
Oh, it's terrifying. Look at how big.
Oh yeah.
Now
look at that.
Watch.
I don't like this.
Why would you do that? They chase you and you got to shoot them and shit.
This is like a fucking Critters movie.
That's what it looks like. That's what it reminds me of, that critter shit.
And also, you know, I've learned this too, Will. We could just react. You don't have to show the video.
Okay.
If you're worried about.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
Go!
Oh, no, I couldn't. See how it's aggressive towards them and not running
Ooh,
away?
Fuck you with that thing on your front.
Damn. Are you watching
Well,
it?
how are they gonna kill it?
Oh, you don't want to watch anymore, do you, Will?
We could. I just know we watched the whole thing.
Oh, it's scary. Okay, I can't. Oh, I'm gonna have
God, it's
horrible nightmares.
I don't know what I would do, dude. I'll tell you this: the other day, I was working out, and the flowers are blooming, so those bees are back,
So
and
beautiful.
I was doing like these back and forth jogs,
Mm.
and a bee got. I was done with the workout, and I had my hands on my knees. So start there and cut what I just started with, and I went up, and you know when a bee's too close, so it just looks like it's in the middle of your eyes, but it's like in
Yeah.
that zone.
Mm.
My reaction made me laugh. I should have been a boxer. I went "Ugh," like that, went down. This leg folded under itself, and I hit my head on the my surgery head
The
on the
most
fence.
Unmanly shit ever.
Yeah, I went. "Ugh."
It's like
And
that
my-
thing I talk about. You can't be tough if your knees touch.
Yeah.
Oh,
But my reaction to this bee, I wondered, like, man, bees must be like, yeah, you fucking, that's right, dude.
oh man! When I first bought my
It was
house, the people that owned it before had just way too much stuff.
Yeah.
Like too many fucking plants and too many fucking archways and shit. And they had this like picket fenced archway thing over the. When you walk up to my house, the front sidewalk, right at the beginning, there used to be this arch thing that they had with like flowers around it and shit. Got that down immediately.
Yeah, just
But it had a
spiders.
bell hanging off of it.
Oh.
Right. But it was still there when I was moving in. So I'm carrying like a mattress in or something with my buddy, with Fernando probably, because he was always the go-to when we were moving. Yeah, I bet he hated that. But we're walking in and my shoulder hits the bell. Bink. Well, guess what was living inside that bell? Wasps.
Ooh.
And the thing is with a bee, it'll sting you and die. And the stinger, wasps can keep stinging you.
Yeah, they keep going.
So I literally hit the bell and then just got like lit up on my
Ooh.
shoulder. Like, what the fuck?
Sheesh.
Like a bunch of needles hitting me in them. And then I grabbed the wasps in my hands.
Hey, this
Wait.
sounds like a fake part of the story.
No. And then I crushed them like that.
Mm.
And then his wasp friends saw me from a distance and I went,
Whoa,
and I
you ate it?
ate the
Mhm.
dead wasps and I pointed at the rest of the wasps and I said, you want a fucking piece of this? They left me alone. I've never been.
That's a true story.
Yeah, it's a true
actually.
story.
Wow. I heard about that. I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way it's true,
Yep.
though.
They
right?
used to call me the wasp tamer.
I
Yeah.
knew that, yeah.
At all the hospitals, because he
Not the
he got a
wasp
lot
whisperer.
of allergies from this.
Not the
Sure.
wasp whisperer, because I'm not making friends with these fuckers.
No.
I'm taming them
All right. Will just did cocaine.
big time.
It sounds like it keeps snorting into the fucking mic. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh,
It's
shit.
allergy season.
Yep. For us dorky white
Spring-
boys, you know.
Spring has sprung. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah,
Do we have emails?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Do we have a
to it.
lot of them?
we do. We got here from Evan.
Evan.
The subject line is jam-packed email jamboree. So
All right.
we got to read this. Evan from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Reading.
Reading. Not pronounced like the verb Brent cannot do, and the task Will excels at. Reading. Oh, reading.
It's Reading.
He said
My-
not pronounced that way.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Reading.
So here's some questions. I was
Reading
listening.
is PA.
Yeah,
Philly.
that's where what's
That's
his
what the
name's
Reading
from.
station is where all the or Reading's whatever where all those cool food spots are that we went to with
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Reading,
Yeah.
Reading,
Yeah.
PA.
Mike Craig took us there.
He says,
The best pastrami sandwich.
I was listening to Doing Time by Sublime, where the late, great Bradley Nowell says, we are well qualified to represent the LBC. My
Mhm.
first question is then directed to the mayor of Long Beach, a.k.a. Jason, and
Okay.
also the mayor of Wasps, apparently. Is the band Sublime actually well qualified to represent the LBC?
Yeah, for sure they are. Born and raised. I don't know about born, but raised. Went to high school, Wilson High School. I believe, the bass player Eric still lives in Long Beach, if I'm correct. But I think that Bud, the drummer, has like a vineyard somewhere now that he lives on. Like
Oh,
he's
cool.
making wine. And Bradley is dead.
All right. Well,
Oh, Jay.
Oh, sorry.
and then he said, what's
Rest in
the
peace,
lines
baby.
and favorites Sublime songs?
What I got, just because I think I know it, because I'm bad at lyrics.
Mm.
I remember that was the first time I heard them, because in my English class, they made us pick like a song as poetry or something. It was some thing that our teacher wanted us to do, and I just picked that because it was one of the options.
What
And I
was
didn't
the
know
song?
it's what I got. Love is what I got. Is that what it's even called?
Is that remember now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life is too short, so love the one you. Is that the same
yeah,
song?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You might
That
get
one.
run over or you might get shot. Yeah.
Like that post. Might get shot.
Yeah. Would you have one, Will?
Yeah, I was trying to think of old, because I like the 40 Ounce to Freedom. Like,
Oh,
album.
that's That
think
album
of,
is
like-
when my buddy Carlos was managing them. He was selling that
Dope.
album out of the trunk of his car.
I love that album. There's
Yeah.
so many good songs in that. I do like the beginning of the other album.
Oh, I had
Garden
a
Grove.
dream. No, it made me sick. I saw you in your bedroom sucking someone else's dick. Remember that
Really?
one? Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. I like that. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Then he has some more questions. Since I'm a former Division III baseball player,
Sweet.
humble brag that I'm slowly realizing is just a weird flex. I was wondering which MLB pitcher did Brent emulate growing up?
Pedro Martinez.
Wow.
He's 5'10", 165 pounds. I copied his stance, everything. He's my favorite pitcher of all time.
Wow. All right, cool.
Love Pedro.
I
There it
didn't
is.
pitch often, but when I did, I always would try to throw like Roy Halladay or Dan Herron if I was really trying to piss off batters. I think you already answered what baseball walk-up songs you'd choose on our previous pod. Instead, what songs would you pick for each other to make them laugh as they walked up to the batter's box? It's a really funny question.
That's a good question.
For Will, I would pick a Lollipop song.
Which one's that?
Isn't that, what was it? Oh, I had it in my head right now. Lollipop. What is that? Like,
I have no
lick
idea.
a lollipop. It's like a
Ah,
children's,
Okay, well,
or Barney. I love you. I love you. You
and
love
me
me.
walking
Just
up
'cause-
fucking,
it might actually psych everybody out. You
Just
know?
swinging the bat, getting ready.
fucking adjusting my gloves. and shit.
Yeah.
What for Jason? I would probably, it would either be something a Lionel Richie song, but I don't know the name. I just think about him when I think about Lionel Richie. Hello, is
You
it
are the sun, you are the rain that makes my life this foolish game. Just a wonderful
that would be
Well,
fucking-
that sounds fun.
And everybody's going.
Yeah.
It's like Boston with that Sweet Caroline song.
Yeah,
and
oh
it's like,
God!
uh,
Ba, ba, ba. That makes me immediately want to leave.
but that would be like, oh God, Jason's up next, which means that's like a 15-minute. The crowd gets into it. We got to change his intro song. Everybody now, we are the one. Yeah. And then strike three. What the fuck? That wasn't a strike, you piece of shit.
Let me ask you this, B. My buddies that I grew up with that played baseball, they would do this thing where they would imitate baseball players, stances and runs, and that was like a thing that they did to entertain each other. Did you guys do that?
All the time. And you would copy them because you would be like, you love Ken Griffey Jr. So when I'm a switch hitter, so I bat lefty, I would want to do the Griffey thing.
Oh, okay.
And then you try ones and they don't work and you go, that's a bullshit stance anyway.
Remember Ron Say, and he was kind of shaped like an Oompa Loompa with that fat ass, and then he would run.
I was like Tony Gwynn too. But yeah, we used to do that shit all the time. And then we'd all talk about how, because our coaches would be like, "Do you guys see that game last night?" Like, we don't watch baseball. It's boring. We played
know
it,
what?
but it was so hard to watch.
I enjoy going to the ballpark.
It's great going to the park.
TV, it's good to put on when you want to take a nap.
And I'll tell you, it gets good in the playoffs. It's the
Yeah.
only time I
Yeah.
watch. Like then it gets like kind of great when
Yeah.
there's pitching duels. But otherwise, I'd rather go to the stadium. I'm never gonna know what's going on this
Hey,
season.
Formula One's back, by the way.
I know.
Excited.
New
saw that.
eps.
What's his
Well,
name?
new eps at the
Almost
end of the
beat. What's his
season
name? Almost
now.
beat Lewis.
Yep, you
That's
know.
close. Yeah.
Cool, huh? Right,
Another-
guys?
You gotta watch that show. Have you not watched
I
the show
do.
yet?
I'm with you on. I'm with you guys on this subject. Who won the thing?
The same
Lewis.
guy who always
Same-
wins.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Lewis, dude. Lewis is the
Just-
shit. How long has she been driving?
Well, hey,
Is
that's
this not-
Luis. And Luis.
Oh.
Luis came in third.
No, I gotta.
She's sponsored. She's sponsored by
Will
Red
just
Hot
got
Gum.
canceled.
She-
Oh, the chick third.
third. Oh, I would love it if he got canceled. That
I
would just be
won't.
so
You can't-
funny.
you can't.
Like the least
What are they gonna
cancelable
cancel?
guy
Yeah,
cancels.
yeah.
He gets canceled.
But he's just so cute.
I know that'd be hilarious.
Ugh.
All the photos.
And then he says, finally, we're still on Evan's email. He's a lot of shit in here. Wasn't kidding.
I like Evan.
Hey, got to
Finally,
the
I have a misheard lyric that my fellow millennial Will can relate to, and I guess both of us are millennials.
More millennials.
technically.
Yeah, people. don't
All of it,
know.
all three of us.
All three of us.
You notice how
all three around
dark the
same
hair
age.
is on my face. I'm
Yep.
like 27.
Yeah,
anyway.
pretty much. First time I heard "All the Stars" by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, I
Lost
genuinely
me.
thought SZA saying "All the stocks are kosher." He said, "So Jewish of me."
Well, it actually makes more sense than all the stars are kosher.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual lyric is. All
Is
the
he
stars.
actually saying kosher?
Well, because I don't know if he's actually saying kosher then, because all the stocks are kosher. I get that. Jewish people, money, and cancel.
burying himself?
Well, I'm just that's the point of the lyric.
right. Yeah, dude.
I was the point of the lyric. We were doing misheard lyrics. Mr. Moore, no more questions today. Mr. Moore, the stocks were kosher. They made sense.
The bees.
You were supposed to apologize.
Oh, good shit.
We got another one here from Gracie. Subject line: Tell Brent I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, love the pod. I would like to sincerely apologize to Brent. But first, what was the the shittiest apartment each of you has lived in? What made it so terrible? Another great question.
Oh, wow.
Shittiest apartment.
Want me to go first?
Sure.
First place that I lived in when I first moved to Long Beach at like 5, we lived in a house that wasn't our house. We lived in my aunt's house. My aunt had a house in Long Beach that she was selling, so she let my dad and his family stay in the house to show the house while it was being sold. But then once the house was sold, we had to find a place to live. That's when we went into this apartment complex that was. We would have to put our drinking glasses and everything in the cupboard upside down. That's how, and I still to this day,
I do that.
I had to be broken of that habit.
Mm.
And I was finally asked, she was like, well, why do you put them in there like that? And I said, it's just habit when we were kids in this apartment complex that we lived in. If you didn't put the cup down that way, when you woke up and there'd be cockroaches in the, cockroaches dropped on us from the fucking ceiling in this place.
Oof.
Big ones. And then one morning we woke up and there was water up to here, to our knees. The whole apartment was flooded. And me and my brother lit it because there was a pool in the apartment complex. So we had like these inflatable rafts and we rafted into my parents' room. And we're like,
No way.
we're flooded, you know?
Not knowing anything
Yeah.
about responsibilities
Yeah.
and money and how
It
pissed
was-
they are.
It was bad.
You're
and then,
just fucking
and it
on
was
the laugh.
just so bad. And the crazy part is that was one of the few apartment complexes in Long Beach before they passed these discrimination laws where you couldn't say, yeah, people with kids can't live here. This was before that.
Hmm.
So we lived in one of the apartment complexes that allowed families with children and it was affordable.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times I almost got my family kicked out of that place. I mean, one time the trees had these really hard green berries. And I went up into the tree once and waited for the apartment manager to walk by. Paulette was her name, big bitch. And she walked by and I started just thinking that she wasn't going to see me. I started throwing them at her from this tree. And then I got home from playing that day and my parents were like, we need to talk to you. Got my ass and because they were going to kick us out. But yeah, that one was pretty bad. That's the last. But as far as me and on my own as an adult, I've been pretty lucky.
It's been killing it.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky.
I don't know. First 4 years I was here, I shared a 1-bedroom with this kid from Jersey, and the middle. Speaking of allergies, and our nightstand was a dog crate because he bought a dog, even though I told him I was allergic. And I spent 4 years in that fucking little place with a view of an alley. 4 damn years.
Too long.
And and then the next place I lived in a gang neighborhood in Van Nuys with which was a
Carlos,
1-bedroom with 2 other people. And my little brother was visiting, and there was a shooting outside, and a kid was killed outside our building. And I said, "You better not tell mom." And of course he did. So then my mom's worried. But yeah, you know that's all the shit when you're trying to make it. You know, you're doing
Yeah.
all the. Sometimes I miss some of those neighborhoods though. I
Yeah.
used to get really quick haircuts there. There was this nice Mexican lady who would just go ram 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 ram, and then I was like, "Oh!"
It's a sign.
Oh,
For our
that
listeners, one of our paintings just fell.
was my grandma up in heaven
I
going,
mean,
"Shut the fuck
I was
up."
gonna say,
Fucking
geez.
something.
Yeah, but that's pretty much, you know. And then I lived next door to Ricky Glassman for a long time, which, you know, he was Kramer. So I would have a lot of knock, 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 3 a.m. and
Oh,
shit.
geez.
Right.
But I didn't mind that as much because that was kind of, it was kind of like we were married. So that was kind
Right.
of fun,
That's
but
adorable.
that was all right. That was fun. And now, you know, we're here
I just had a
in the
thought.
haunted house.
Yeah.
I put that one up.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what else? I put the one up above Will's head. So I'm
So
wondering.
I'm waiting.
I'm
You know
wondering
what?
if
The
that's gonna
producer
come
in me
down.
is like, it'd be good
it'd
content.
be
though.
I
great.
know. I kind of was hoping.
And
one was
especially if your
fall,
head
too.
went through it,
Right,
like an
that
old
would be
comedy.
great.
Knowing our luck will be all corner. And then we'll
It's
have to pay
fine,
for it.
Will. It's fine. Ooh, it's moving.
Well, that answers
It's
it, though.
moving.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. That was like a quick interview.
And then, here's the thing that
Sorry.
she wanted to apologize for. Okay, so please tell Brent I'm sorry. Years ago, when he taped his Netflix special, I had tickets for the show, but got sick with a bad cold and had to bail at the last minute. When it aired on Netflix, they panned to the audience and there was an empty seat in the crowd, and I got so mad because I knew that's where I was supposed to be. So,
Oh.
Brent, I am sorry.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
thank you.
That's
You don't have to
cute.
do that. You know, there was my cousin and all his young friends got kicked out for heckling, so I was more pissed. I need
the
an
1 hour?
apology. Yeah, so I need an apology from them.
That's
so I don't need an
bananas to me, by the
apology
way.
from
Someone-
Family got kicked out of your special taping?
his family. Brought
heckling.
one of my young cousins. He brought all his young drinking friends, and they all got drunk and fucked up and were heckling like Adam Ray and shit when they were opening.
Damn. Like actually heckling or just like
heckling, got
thinking-
kicked out. They were kicked out, and I'm like,
Wow.
so where's that apology?
Yeah, fair. I'd be livid. Jesus Christ. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not.
I
Even,
was, but show must go on.
Yeah, that's comedy.
Hmm.
We have one from.
Haven't had another one in 7 years.
from Naley. Misheard lyric here. Hey guys, wanted to talk to you about this one is in honor of our Queen Britney. No last name necessary. Spears. When I was a kid, I thought the song "Womanizer" was actually "You're a Woman as a Baby" instead of "You're a Womanizer." Womanizer, woman as a baby.
You're a woman as a baby. You're a womanizer. I mean, she'd
Womanizer,
really have to be
womanizer,
singing.
baby, womanizer, baby, womanizer, woman as a baby, woman. I could hear it.
Okay.
All right.
Ah.
This went on for years, and I was always thinking that the song had something to do with the deep meaning of maturity. I think it was really important to me because Britney was a huge public figure on the politics of boy advice. Makes sense. The point is that because I didn't know the title and a majority of the chorus, it was really hard to find on YouTube. That's what I started looking up. It's like,
Where is
you're
this
a woman as a baby?
Woman as a
Shit.
baby. Just some weird ass fucking claymation.
Especially if she's not using Britney's last name. Woman as a Baby by Britney.
Yeah, by Britney.
Here's one from David. Shows for Brent to watch while on edibles.
Oh, nice.
Good stuff. Hey guys, heard Brent stressing about shows he watches while on edibles, and I thought I'd give him a list of stuff that I really enjoy. They're all mostly cartoons from my childhood, but they're great. Regular Show on HBO Max, Adventure Time, Rick and Morty, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and One Punch Man Hulu. One Punch Man, I guess, on Hulu.
I would do that.
What was the HBO Max one?
Regular Show. I've never heard of
Regular
Regular Show.
Show?
Let me look it up. Regular Show. It's a fun name.
Sounds like.
Yeah, because the Pixar blew my mind, and
Oh, it's like a cartoon show, Cartoon Network show.
Okay.
All right, cool.
regular show.
I'll check that out, man. I'll
Yeah,
check
why
that
not?
out.
Sweetness. I'm gonna name my kid. If it's a
Sweetness?
boy, Sweetness.
That'd be perfect.
Let's check this one out. This is from Thomas. Another email. Hey guys, third time emailing here. Firstly, you guys played my song World of Grey on the pod a while back, and I still get messages from people who found my music because of your podcast. That's
Oh,
really
shit.
amazing. Thank you so much.
You're
I remember that. The
welcome.
dude had played a really good it was a really good song
Oh yeah,
that we've listened to.
nice.
Second, I really wanted to a reaction for the three of you about this podcast called Radio Rental. It's a podcast of true bizarre stories told by people that live them. Episode 2, part 2 is called Doppelganger.
Ooh.
Since I heard it, I keep thinking about how much I would react to the situation and thought it'd be awesome to hear you guys try to rationalize it. Fuck, I mean, we can't really do this now, but I guess that's
You know what
Rash-
doppelganger? You know what a doppelganger is, right?
Yeah.
What?
something that, like, you look the same as someone.
Yep, I have one.
Yeah, you have
Well-
a doppelganger.
You technically have a doppelganger.
Gainer.
And I'm
Ganger.
gonna watch Godzilla versus Kong with him tonight.
I'm so happy that's out. I'm gonna watch that shit. My crush is on that. On that, I think I forgot her name.
Oh,
though.
from
Eliza Gonzalez. Is that
yeah,
her name?
yeah. What is she from?
She was in that new movie that was out.
I really care. Or I care
yeah,
a lot.
I care a lot.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful.
Look
I
it up.
mean, wildly out of my league.
Who
Wait
else is
until
it?
I get that hair surgery.
Then I'm gonna send her a selfie.
In a house that isn't all carpet and maybe a job and some other things and better
I love that you
body.
refer to the carpet.
So, well, wood
want-
floors are like
Wood floors
awesome.
are nice. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, her.
Yeah. Get it. I got it.
Ooh, she's super cool.
Oh, she was in that Baby Driver movie.
Mhm.
I remember her.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Yeah,
huh?
she's beautiful. She's in that though. I saw her
Oh,
promoting.
and then
it.
there's a spider.
and then there's
Inspector
a spider.
So this is from David. Thank you for 100. Hey guys, I am Dave. I felt that I had to write in to let you know how much I appreciate your commitment to the pod. Sunday brunch from Monday was a great thing. That is where we got to really hear from you three. The lights are crushing it. Thanks, Brad. I think the old orange vibe was kind of cool. Reminds me of the early days of the Rona. Yeah. By the way, the fact that you were doing 2 pods and the Patreon each week in early times of the pandy was one of the best parts of that time for me.
Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
gladly using my stimulus funds to stimulate your Patreon. Sounds so sexual.
I
I
like
love
Stimulate your Patreon. Ooh. Hope you decide to come to Hawaii one day. We'll
love
definitely
to.
show up for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
We've already decided. We're
Yeah,
going.
We're
Yeah.
going. Now we are.
Will's
I might have a
paying.
nervous
Fuck it.
breakdown in 2 days. I'll be there this weekend.
Heard they got some good facilities there.
yeah, fuck it.
Here we go. We got a Would You Rather
Yes.
from Amber. I found this in a book and was totally stumped, so here y'all go. Would you rather lose all your old memories or never be able to make new ones? Well, good
I
luck
could go
good
with
luck.
all my old memories.
You would give
Lose,
them
No.
Yeah, so lose
maybe
all your
not.
old memories or can't make new ones. But, like, I can't make new ones. What would that look like?
For me, it's cool because I'm closer to the end than you guys.
Jay, Jesus.
I don't want to lose any of my old memories.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to lose like
Yeah.
moments with my dad playing catch.
Gonna cry.
I know.
Sad.
I guess, yeah, I guess I could really just float through life like a,
Yeah, like
a
now.
proper drunk,
Exactly.
just don't remember shit. And
Sad.
I mean, I bet life would be a lot easier if you didn't have new memories
Mhm.
because then you don't have to regret everything or overthink everything every day.
So deeper issues.
So many deeper issues.
But then how would you like write stand up too? You can't remember shit? Like, is that a memory?
No, memories behind you.
Yeah, no, I mean,
We're not
make
making new ones.
Does it
Yeah.
mean I lose my memory or is it about
No, I'm saying
making
if you,
memories?
if you can't make new ones, can you still like write jokes and
You'd
shit?
have to write them right away, but then can you
Yeah, can you
remember
them?
what
Is
you
that
wrote
a memory? Like what?
Oh, this is
Oh,
a
man.
fucked
Yeah,
up one,
I'm
actually.
I'm so high right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what? That kind of pisses me off, that question.
Thanks for
that
the
memory.
anxiety, Amber.
Yeah, thanks for the memory. Wish I could forget that one. Nice one, Brent.
Nice one. Good.
Got some misheard lyrics from Abby. The Lord's lyrics. Hi, den dwellers. Let's call them misheard lyrics since they can be sing-songy. When I was young and clearly being distracted during church, we would say the Lord's Prayer. You know, the one, Our Father which art in heaven.
Mhm.
Well, at the end, it closes with, but deliver from evil, for thine is the kingdom, which I thought for too long was deliver us from the eagle. No shit, I thought there was some eagle silently circling above us at all times.
That's hilarious.
Otherwise, why would we need it to be delivered from it?
Oh,
Plus,
that's
it had a
so-
kingdom, so look out. So lost as a child.
That's hilarious
That's a good one.
imagination.
That's
Deliver us from Eagle and his fucking kingdom.
thine.
Anyway, I've been watching you since day one. You guys brighten my week with Jason's singing, Brent's animated delivery, and outbursts of laughter, and Will, your ability to bait them to react to what you say. Hashtag stand up San Diego.
Nice.
It's like watching a family of silly goose brothers. Keep growing. I'm talking to Brent's hair.
Whoa.
Nice, thank you.
nice.
That is hopeful.
Funny.
Yeah.
Taking everything. I water it.
Ch-ch-ch-chia.
Might be able to not wear a hat next week. So
Do you want to give a hair update? People are wondering.
it's fine. I mean, it's still sometimes painful, but it's just weird. It's
It's a
just
good
it's
way
just
to describe
it's just
it.
gonna take a while.
Got a weird fucking head.
It's not as crazy as people might think. Because some people are writing like, "Dude, show your head, you monster," and I'm like,
show it?
"Yeah," and I'm like, "No, it's not that crazy.
No,
I
it's
wasn't
not.
like fucking completely bald when I did it. It's
Right.
just some fixies."
Yeah.
So I'm curious, but it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go swimming because right now I have to doggy paddle.
Got a nutters?
Here's another
Oh,
from,
puppies,
from-
puppies,
from
puppies.
Angie. Subject line is, if I could turn back time.
If I can turn back time.
Hey guys, it's Angie. Question: if you could turn back time to the end of 2019, what would you do prior to the pandemic? You would know what was to come. I feel like we've had a version of this question before, but still a good one.
If I were.
Would have done the hair surgery earlier.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah. So by
I
now,
don't
you just
know.
Yeah, it would be great.
I don't have any regrets.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe planned a little better, not assuming that my tour was going to happen.
right.
If I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Stack them chips.
Yeah, stack of little chippies.
Yep.
Well, it was not too bad.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I don't.
Oh my God, Jay! No, guys.
We're fucking idiots.
Idiots. We fucked it up. We did it wrong.
Move.
Yeah, right.
And then she said, "Here's my pup, Bristol and Doug."
Oh, nice.
Bristol's
Doug.
a Jack Russell and Doug is a beagle. So cute. I've always
I
thought
love-
beagles are the cutest.
I love just normal names for dogs. Doug.
Yeah.
Like if I had a girl dog, I'd name it Susan.
Susan?
Celeste.
Celeste? In here, Celeste.
That's cute. 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 Love those dogs. I'm
Yeah.
such a dog guy.
Yeah, me too. I want one.
And maybe we can end with this one. This is another follow up with puppies from Nicole. Hey guys, I
Nicole.
want to send a follow up email.
Let me see that dog.
Since the puppies email from a few weeks ago, and I already got the puppy. So too late, Jason. I already named him Tucker. LOL.
I know you did.
Here's an updated photo of him. He's about 12 weeks now, and he's going to grow to be 15 pounds.
Oh, what a sweetheart. I'm glad that we ended with Nicole because I did want to give her a special shout out.
Really?
She is in recovery from a major surgery and she's having a hard time.
Really?
So all of us just tell her, keep your spirits
Yes.
up. You'll get through this. There's another side, stay
Yeah.
positive. We're thinking about you.
You got us.
You're represented multiple times here in the Lions Den. But yeah, get better. Keep sending us that stuff
Mhm.
and stay tough, kid.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah.
We love you.
All right, cool. You guys want to go to do a Patreon?
Let's hop over to Patreon.
Let's go hop over to
Let's do
Patreon.
it.
Bye.
We are friends.